Well, who have I got here with me today?
Becca Monopoli.
Don Burns, nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
And Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, thank you guys so much for your time. I want to say thank you to Coas for letting me use this room. And Becca, what is it you do?
I am a race car driver, both
Race car driver. Oh my goodness.
locally and now an ARCA driver.
ARCA, what's that stand for?
Automobile Racing Club of America.
There you go.
So it's like a series of races.
Series of races. They go across the country. They have an East Series, a West Series, and then the ARCA Menards Series is the main ones at the bigger tracks.
So
they'll go from California to Bristol, Tennessee, Dover, Maryland, Daytona.
on the real racetracks.
Yep.
Yes.
The ones that we see on television,
Yes.
like NASCAR and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a competition to NASCAR, or is it a sisterhood? Is it
They're essentially the minor league of NASCAR. If you look
Okay.
at NASCAR, there's NASCAR Cup, and there's the Xfinity cars, Craftsman trucks, and then there's ARCA Racing.
okay?
NASCAR bought ARCA. They came together in 2018, and then 2019, NASCAR made a huge commitment that they were going to be pouring money into the marketing. So now it's a great feeder system of professional racing.
Well, it's televised, and sometimes they'll do double races on the same day. We might race the same day as the trucks do, or the same day as the Xfinity Series at the same track.
Wow, you're a race car driver. Where are you from?
Lakeland, Florida, right here.
Lakeland.
Yes.
Fantastic, a hometown hero.
Yes.
And how in the world did you get into car racing? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a family thing. My mom has raced a few powder puffs back up north in Massachusetts. My dad has built race cars for 45 plus years. My uncle raced, and I begged forever to race. And it was always no, 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 only child, don't want anything to happen to me. And when I was 21, they finally gave me a chance, and I started racing legend cars. And now Dad will tell you, well, if I'd have known you were this good, we'd have done it sooner. So that's how that started.
Wow. And so it naturally progressed. So maybe he knew what he was doing. He just wanted you to learn more and more and more and more till you got to that right age where
Dad already convinced my mom finally.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And what do you do, sir?
I'm the director of operations for City Garage Motorsports, which Becca's racing for us in the number 85 car.
City Garage Motorsports.
Yeah.
And that's a local or?
Yes, on Combee Road, it's a mechanic shop, City Garage.
And the car is based there. Her dad is the crew chief, and we've got mechanics that'll help with the car. So everything for the team is based here in Lakeland.
And you have a car. You guys name it or anything?
We had a contest actually on Facebook and Instagram to have everybody submit their names to see who would win. The winner was going to get some CGM gear, come to the shop, meet and greet. And we announced it at Talladega. We had the winner name the car. The car's name is Sadie, and it's named after Sadie Parsons. She's a local racer around here, 8 years old. She is coming up in the ranks. She's doing good. She's in Bandoleros. She does go-karts as well. She's a really good little girl. So we're excited to have her and her family come to the shop once we get the car wrapped. And
The car is
named,
called Sadie.
Yes, named Sadie. It's a very
That's
good
so
car
cute.
name for a car and a race car.
That's
So,
because the funny thing is
Yes.
now that I think about it, we've named our cars growing up. We
Mhm.
had like brown truck and bulky, and so everybody seems to name their cars. That's exactly. And so, tell me a little bit more about the ARCA series, if you don't mind.
Really, and we've just started getting into it more. Our owner of our shop and now the race team, Stuart Weiss, has always been a big fan of racing. When he was a police officer, he did some local track racing as part of a series they did. So he's always wanted to be involved with it. A little bit of the same thing. He wanted to get in racing when he was younger. His dad's like, no, you're going to do this. And so now he gets to make the choice and have the opportunity. And as we looked at it, ARCA is such a great series, and they're so supportive. I mean, we've had the opportunity to meet the president of ARCA. We went to Charlotte, North Carolina, sat in NASCAR's boardroom meeting with Chris Wright, the director of the ARCA series, for an hour and a half, just him answering all of our questions because we're saying we don't know what we don't know yet. So they are so helpful, and they took us around the pits at Daytona as their guests. Hey, meet this owner, and then we spoke to them and made a trip and met Andy Hillenberg, and he actually was taught all the stunt driving for Talladega Nights, of all
Oh,
things.
wow.
Was very successful Indian ARCA racer himself, just a wealth of information. So we've been very blessed that so many things have fallen into place, even from us meeting Becca, because prior to February 1st, probably, we didn't know Becca existed. I started researching ARCA. I came back. I said, okay, let's see, ARCA. And she had tested at Daytona in January. And then we met over at Mitchell's Coffee Shop and just began a conversation because she was looking for sponsorships that day. And then once we moved forward, like, okay, we need to reach out to Becca because she's the real deal and has earned this opportunity. Let's see if she's even willing to talk to us. She's probably, won't even talk to us. I felt like dating in high school. So I thought, no, she'll never talk to me. And we did, and it's just really been neat how things have been orchestrated together from that point.
That's fantastic.
A lot of things just falling into place.
Can you tell me more about when you said you started into racing? You've always known it, and then you've won a bunch of races already?
Yeah. So let's see, we're at 14 years now, been racing. 95 wins and 20 championships.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
So gone from legend cars to pro trucks and super late models. And the now is just pro trucks and the ARCA car. We have 2 trucks. We have one for short track and bigger track, New Smyrna. And we do that full time, almost every Saturday. The summer months with the rain.
Yeah.
It's Florida, so
Of course.
it's hit or miss there, but we still race those locally, and then we're gonna pick up that next year on the in between weekends.
Wow. So here locally, we have a track.
Auburndale Speedway is the closest one here to Lakeland. They're a quarter-mile track. We also run at New Smyrna, half mile. Showtime is in St. Pete. When sometimes we're on the schedule there, not often, or Inverness for citrus. We go there with the trucks as well.
That's fantastic. So like the car has a certain engine. You guys pick the engine. Did you guys pick how do you guys?
Most everybody has a 602 crate in the trucks, so those are all the same. The ARCA one, on the other hand, has a few different ones, and it depends on what kind of track you're going to. So for the short tracks, it's fine to have a smaller engine, but when you go to Daytona, Talladega, we need an Ilmor, which just got more power, and without that, you're a little under advantaged compared to some of the other teams.
Okay, I've never heard of Ilmore or Indies. I've heard of the 3 big ones, if you will, or 4 big ones. Does that mean one manufacturer makes them all the same?
Different. So the Ilmor, what's cool about those, we learned it when we were at Daytona, is when you have an Ilmor motor, you don't do anything to it. There's a whole team of Ilmor people that are at the track the whole time that you're there. And they will come to it, plug in their laptop, and diagnostic it right there. They'll see everything that's been done on it, how many laps and time has been on this motor. If something goes wrong with it, you don't have to fix it. They're fixing it for you. So we had an issue with ours, and it took them a while, but they figured it out, and I forget what the part was, but they went and they changed it, and then the car was fine. So they take care of it if it's an Ilmor motor. Now, if you have any other motor, then that's on you to fix. But Ilmor's like the top of the line.
And what was the other, 602 or something? What'd you say?
That's for my trucks locally. So that's much smaller and a lot less power than what we'd have on the ARCA car. Yeah.
So you get up to speeds 150.
At Daytona, with a draft, I got up to 174. But some of the other guys with the bigger drafts were up higher than that.
So I've driven by Daytona.
Yeah.
So you've been on the track.
I've been on the track.
You've driven around the track.
Yes. It's cool for the first few laps. When you're by yourself, it's like driving down I-4 with no traffic. Just kind of going down straightaways waiting. But in the turns are really cool because the banking with it just pushes you straight down the seat. You feel your guts move. You feel your eye sockets sinking down a little. Most of the sky is gone. All you see is black pavement in front of you. And you're sitting, waiting, and then the turn comes out. Okay, and then you're going. You're straight, and you're back at it again. Full throttle, whole way around, no brakes. It's it's a good experience.
Oh
It's
my
cool.
God. Yeah, let me know when it's out on videotape and I'll
Yeah.
watch it because I ain't getting out there and doing it. So I can imagine though, you're going so fast, and when you turn, if you will, it pushes you. I can see
Yes.
that.
Instead of like in your street car where you lean to either side when you turn, because the banking is so steep that you just go straight down.
In the beginning, was there fear? Have you ignored the fear? Is there still fear?
The only fear I had was, okay, this isn't my car. I hope I don't do anything to it. That was the only fear. I wasn't afraid of the
Are you
track going fast or
serious?
anything like that. I just don't want to mess up someone else's car.
That's when you know you're professional because that's scary and intimidating. Okay, so about your sponsorships, you're looking for sponsors?
Right. We want to be Polk County, Lakeland based. We've got a few already that have partnered with us. Floor Lawn that does a lot of lawn care, landscaping around HOAs, different places. They've already jumped on board with us to be a partner. RSA Consulting, which is a lobbying firm, and they work with different political entities, and they've come on board with us. We have experience with an athletic conference that we've run for the last 12 plus years. Our owner's been the president of that. He's worked with them a lot. So we're just starting that process now. We're in talks right now with a very major sponsor that we're hoping to be announcing by the end of the month, and they'll be on the car and the color scheme and that. But our goal is that we know we're going to be basically high speed marketing at 174 miles an hour at some of these tracks. That, NASCAR, you're looking at $500,000 potentially for a race for a 8-inch sticker for one race on NASCAR.
How much again?
Up to $500,000 depending on the car you could be on.
For a NASCAR
For
sticker.
one race.
I've always wondered that.
For those, you see those sponsors, they're spending some big money. So ours is going to be very affordable. We're working with the local Lakeland, Polk County businesses because we love it here. We love this area. We love what it represents, what it's been, what it's becoming. So we want to share that across the country because we're going to be going. Our first race is July 19th, going to Indianapolis Raceway Park. So we're going to be in the Midwest representing Polk County. So there's businesses here that they have products or services that they want to represent other places, but also through social media events like this, getting on local media, doing meet and greets, showing up that, certain sponsors will go with the car with Becca, sign autographs, pull up in their parking lot, have the trailer and the car there to get that experience, be on our gear. So there's a lot of different levels where someone could join us and be a sponsor for the year right now for what they would pay to have a banner hanging somewhere at some field that maybe some people would see, some wouldn't. Plus, you're going to get mentioned if you watch NASCAR, everybody, okay, hey, I want to thank the Coca-Cola car. It really ran fast today like the Xfinity Internet. Well, we're going to do that with our products, sponsors. Okay, hey, man, it was a clean cut. We made it through there just like Floor Lawn does for us. And man, we got some great advice from people like our RSA consultants do. So we're going to have those opportunities to put those products out in the forefront for people. So we're your
anybody who's
marketing
interested,
department.
Anybody. If you wanted to do it as just like, I want to have my name on there, or I want I Am Lakeland on
I
there.
do.
You could have that sticker on there. It's anybody can have it, and just to have those, even just a bragging right, like my name's on a
That's an
race.
opportunity.
And
Yes.
if you can go to our website, citygaragemotorsports.com.
CityGarageMotorsports.com. Okay.
And follow us on Instagram and Facebook is CG Motorsports FL because we're trying to build that following because that helps us, represent our sponsors. We're going to be sharing this on there. We already followed and like you for I Am Lakeland.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So we'll be sharing that. And so there's going to be a lot of opportunities that will be really neat. We're looking to work with several charities. One that we already know we're working with that Becca has a history with is the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches. Like I said, our owner has 20 years law enforcement, Tampa Police, and a few other places he's retired from. So we want to honor them, and they do great work at those youth ranches with just some great kids. So the more sponsors we have, the more opportunities we have to benefit some philanthropic sides of racing, and that's a big thing. A lot of NASCAR drivers are great at. ARCA drivers they do some appearances for that. So that's our goals. We want to give back. We've been involved in the community. Our owner and myself, we've been coaching here in Polk County for 7 years and making relationships, and we want to highlight those type of things of what Polk County and what Lakeland is about. We want people to know, maybe we don't. I don't know. It's getting so crowded, but we want to know.
It's growing. It's growing.
Lakeland and Polk County is the best place to be. And if somebody has their roofing company, their air conditioning, electric company, whatever it might be, now let us be your
I already
marketing
know.
department.
I know the people that already would be interested.
Right.
There's no doubt about it.
So citygaragemotorsports.com. You can email me. It'll send us a link. You can follow our QR code there to join our speed squad. People can join there starting at $25. They'll get a T-shirt.
Absolutely.
And we're going to start doing newsletters as the season starts. They can come by the shop right now. We're on Combee Road, 1115 South Combee Road. The race car's there. They can come see it, take a picture. As we're getting it worked on, it'll be wrapped by mid-June is our goal. So it's just a lot of neat opportunities to sort of taste, touch, and feel professional racing based here in Lakeland. That, as far as we know, if there's nobody else that's based out of Lakeland that's done professional racing, there's some history in Lakeland. The Lakeland Speedway, they used to do a lot of NASCAR testing there, but now we want to be, your whole thing is I Am Lakeland. We want to be a part of that.
I understand.
To the country.
What an opportunity.
Right.
And you guys going to go all the way to the top.
Yes.
All the way to the top.
They're going to know us by next year.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Thank you. The privilege is mine. Thank you guys so much. So is there anything else? Just have people go to the site.
Right. Go to the site. They'll learn about ARCA. We've got all the information about ARCA, about our team, about Becca, so they can really, get to know her. And that's the biggest thing, is that so many times with professional athletes, they're not accessible. Our goal is that Becca's going to be accessible. She works a full-time job still. She came there, from that job today, but she'll be at the shop for cars on certain days, and as we do those meet and greet events. But it's just really a unique opportunity that we've been blessed with to get connected from just me reaching out, I think via Facebook page, message of, hey, I'd like to talk to you about, because she was trying to get sponsors for Daytona. We sat down, talked about it. And then just a few weeks later, we met her at Daytona. She took the selfie because I'm horrible at selfies. So thankfully she's good at them. Meet her and our owner. And really that sort of started the process.
That's how it starts. Build your network of people.
Yeah, and a lot of trips to North Carolina. We're doing another one in 7 days, so about a week from Monday. We're going back for more race parts and some things to get certified that go in the car. We just got the seat in the car that she talked about, because the seats are so specific for and engineered for safety. You've got to have it measured and formed and, welded in, bolted in, the belt system, and everything is, the
There's
latest
a rule for
safety.
everything. I think the rule book's about 160 pages long. So there's a rule for everything in the car, everything you wear, what the crew wears, everything. So there's
Keep
a
the
lot
playing
that's
field.
going into it.
Keep the playing field level
Yes.
so everybody knows what
Yes.
advantages.
And that's the great part, is that you can go out and win a race. Our goal, we know day one we're not going out winning championships, but we're coming into it to learn what we don't know. And then as we continue to grow, we're going to get better and better and better. And we're going to be competitive in the ARCA series as we learn the craft. We study that craft from her dad as the crew chief, her as the driver, us as an ownership team, providing the most resources we can. We want to upgrade to that Elmore engine eventually. We don't have that to start in the car. So as we gain more sponsors, we get in the prize money. Those things are able to be done, get 2 cars so that we have options for the race course. So it's just a very, very unique, special opportunity. And we love the fact that we're able to base it out of Lakeland.
Absolutely.
And able to be here.
Because there's a lot of people that don't know about the racing world, and they're just think it's, oh, you're just turning left. Well, there's more to it than that. But I found that if you get to know like a driver, then you have someone to cheer for. Then you start growing that fan base. Then you're like, okay, I kind of like that. Oh, then you have what you're looking at, and then maybe you might like other stuff. So just come by the shop sometime, see the car, do a meet and greet setup. But it'll just open up a new world for a lot of people that don't know that we're here.
That's right. And become a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, you can root for a local hometown.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the journey of going from where you're at now till I don't know, at the end of the year when you're holding that trophy up,
Yes.
you know, it's the journey
Yes.
that you have to enjoy.
And the races are accessible. Number one, the pricing is very affordable. Next year we'd love to have a whole Lakeland contingent there when we race at Daytona, cheering for the number 85 car in Becca. Our races are on Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, which feeds back into sponsorships. You're on a national audience. The demographics are amazing. They've got it broken down to the average household income per viewer, their ages, their education. So it's really great, and you don't have to just search for it. Okay, I've got to find some free channel on the internet. You can turn that race on most of those races. Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, July 19th will be at IRP. It's going to be on Fox Sports. September.
How many races are there?
There's over 20 for the year if you race
Is
every
that on a
race.
point system as well?
Yes. And some people just do what they call starting parks because, okay, they want the experience and they don't want to wreck a car, but they will pay big money. Go, okay, I'm going to go drive 10 laps and they go and park it. So we're not doing that. We're going to start it and we're going to park it after we get across the finish line.
There you go.
And competing the best we can. So there's, that wide variety in between, but the more races you get in, this year we're going to do 2 races to get ready. And then 2025, the first race of the year is at Daytona, the granddaddy of them all. We will be there.
Where are your 2 races this year?
This year is Indianapolis Raceway Park.
Okay.
In July. And then Bristol, Tennessee, where they race NASCAR, is Thursday night in September, I believe the 21st, I believe.
Is that already in stone, or
Yes.
could you go into another race that's
We could do more races
You
if
could.
more sponsors come on
more
board.
sponsors?
So if we get another sponsor, it's like, hey, I really want to go to this track. I'll pay for it. Cool, let's go. Come on.
Okay, so it's not like setting
Yes.
your schedule in the beginning of the year
Right.
like football or anything like
Yes.
that.
Right.
So
We
you
can
can
put our entry in and we can do more, we could do less. Because your average race between travel, your set of tires is about $1,600 to $2,000. So some races you'll go through 3 sets. And then you've got travel to get there because we've got to bring a crew with us. So there's a whole thing. So you're looking 15, depending on the track, 15 to 25,000 per race
Okay.
that you're investing. So the more sponsors we have, they say, hey, we want you to race at this particular race. There's some in Michigan, maybe their hometown Michigan. Okay, let's make that happen. We'll be in Pensacola in March at 5 Flags. That's going to be our second race of the season. We'll be racing at Talladega next year, at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Is all scheduled on the schedule to be at those
This
big
is how it
tracks.
happens. This is how it happens.
And
That's
Becca's
exactly how
going
it
to be one
happens.
of 3. She'll be the 3rd or 4th female racing in ARCA right now. So that's unique to see that, okay, she's earned that opportunity to be there and compete with everybody else because that horsepower doesn't care who's in that driver's seat. It's your skill. And she's proven she's developed that skill and is now continuing to perfect that craft to be in that seat and compete. And you see the number on a race car with 4 wheels and a really, really big engine. So
That's terrifying.
it's exciting.
That's absolutely terrifying. I mean, with a little 4-cylinder, it's terrifying. I love
I'm very glad that I will be in the pit area watching, be like, "Go, girl!"
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I wouldn't fit in the car, so that's
Oh,
my
that's fine.
excuse. Yeah.
Do you know? Did you get to pick number 85?
When they reached out to ARCA, you have to see what numbers are available. I'm not sure how that conversation went.
Hey, do you have this? Do you have that? Nope.
Well, let me
No.
tell you
Okay, how
something.
about 85? Sure.
Let me tell you something. You did good.
Yeah.
Every shirt I buy 85. You know why?
Why?
Lakeland was started January 1st, 1885.
Okay.
So even though the shirts I buy football, I buy all kinds, and I always pick number 85.
Nice.
So we can add
There
that
we go.
to it. Yeah.
It's meant to be.
There we
Yes.
go.
Meant to be.
And that's just another thing that has sort of been set on our path for us. So
Isn't life fantastic? It is freaking fantastic. You think it's a coincidence? It's meant to be. It's the way it
yeah,
is.
there is a plan for everything, and it's none of us that think we get to make the plan. It's been
And
planned
the
for
car
us.
looks nice, wrapped with the city of Lakeland.
Yeah.
There you go.
With a nice swan on it.
There
Little
you go.
Visit Central
That's why the
Florida.
85.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of Am Lakeland stickers. You know, so Well, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you for
And,
having
I
us.
appreciate the opportunity.
Is there an email address or phone number? Just go to the website.
Go to the website is the easiest way because it has all of it there. CityGarageMotorsports.com. Email is jason@CityGarageMotorsports.com or through social media, CG Motorsports FL on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And we are on there, and they can see we do videos, and we did the announcements live at Talladega, so you can sort of scroll back and see what we've done. We post the progress on the car. And again, feel free to come by and visit us, City Garage on Combee Road. The car is there in the bay. People walk in and like, no way! You got a race car? That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Then they ask if they can drive it. We're like, no.
That was my next question.
But you know, it's nice. We're like,
Do sponsors get to take it around the track?
we can fix anything. You know, we got enough check. You give me
Depends on
6
size
figures,
of
we'll look
sponsor.
You'll
at
be
it.
surprised.
We
Yeah.
get a 6-figure check. We will seriously consider that for you know.
Yeah. Put a second chair
Yeah.
beside you.
Yeah. I've done that before. I did a 2-seater and I gave my dad a ride once.
No kidding.
Yes.
Did he ever drive or race?
He tried.
Not professionally.
He raced with me in the Legends. He tried. He wasn't. He had fun.
He's a great crew chief.
He is. Yes, he is
We're
a
all,
great crew
we've all
chief.
got our positions.
Yes,
That's all right.
he's a great crew chief.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank
you
you,
for having
Becca.
us.
Thank
Thanks
you
for the opportunity.
You're very welcome. God bless.